If you did not watch the first and the second part, so link in the description box. Disclaimer, all the character and incident are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with your own life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. 9 years old Vine. Vine, listen, my love. She sat on her knees and held her shoulders. But why, Mom? I want both of you. I know. It's just a prank, okay? We just wanna see his reaction. Prank? Yeah, and I already fixed the cameras. And after that prank, we went to our new house. Just me and you, just for few days. You brought a new house. Yeah, and I decorated your room with your favorite bushes. But to go there, you have to choose me in the front of your father. This is why I divorced her. You were sitting in the couch in the front of the laptop in video call with your father. Now there's no difference between me and my mom. Am I like her? You were not crying but on the verge of crying. Your mother never realized her mistake even when she was. You are not like her. You are my daughter. Is it true that she never wants me? I told him to not to tell you anything. Dad, please answer me. Yeah, it's true. You got frozen. Your eyes turned red in anger. You want to cry, but right now you want something else. I talk to you later, Dad. Okay, but tell me, what are you doing there? I'm going to stay at your house just for a few days. And Jungkook? He's at his house. Now bye. You hang up the call, close the laptop, and got up. You while walking in the balcony, you dial that number again and again. Now why you are not picking up my call? You close your eyes and took a deep breath. Your phone rang. You check the caller ID. You pick up the call. Hello. You bite your lips and spoke. Mom. Um. Are you out of your mind? I told you to be careful. Now I have to send you. Stupid girl. You were just born to ruin my life. What do you mean by that? Listen, Mom. I'm not going to my child. Your hand started shivering. You blink your eyes. You heard silence from other side for some minutes. How you know? You just use me for your revenge and you never wants me? It's also true, right? It's not a part of our plan. You want to him, right, my love? But because he hurt me, I want that, but I never knew you were the mastermind. I never knew you were using me. I never knew why you divorced from dad. I never knew in my story all my characters are innocent except my own mom. Yeah. But now it's not a time for this. Now you don't need this child. You are just 24. You can get a better man than him. You can start your new life after our event. You have no idea how hard this for a woman when she knows she's carrying a soul in herself. But you won't understand because you are heartless. You don't even deserve me to call you my mom. And our event? I was just a toy to you. You played with me. Do you think I'm nothing without you? I took my revenge from his father and now it's his turn. You really want me to raise my child without his father? You really want to spend my life being a toy for you? Then just shame on you. Years ago, police rescued her and she was alive. Go to your father. You really want to stay with him, right? Now go to him. And don't tell to anyone that I am alive. But why, Mom? Just do as I am saying. Told him to change your high school. Got admission in high school and find a guy named Elric. Alric, who he is. Just do as I'm saying. Back to the story. You weep your tears, but all of a sudden someone put a jacket in your shoulder. You startled, but before you move back, he grabbed you by your waist. It's me, Jungkook. You looked at him. What are you doing here? You weep your tears. You never imagined you will be this nice to that man in real. I'm standing in the front of my wife. He smiled. What happened to him? How can he forget all those things? Let's go inside before you catch cold. You blink your eyes and nodded. He slid his finger in your hairs while laying beside you. You are doing this just because I'm carrying your child? You both looked at each other for some seconds. He closed his eyes and pressed his lips on your forehead. I'm doing that because I never knew you were innocent. Innocent in me. Come on, Jungkook, at least I don't deserve this word. I heard you talking with your mother. She is alive, right? And she was the one who used you. You gulped. Your lips trembled. You faked a smile. You deserve better. My overchild. And do you want me to raise your child without her mother? You can't control yourself anymore. You hide your face in your palms and started crying. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. He pulled you closer and whispered, you look more cute when you cried like that. You chuckled while crying. He smiled and hugged you. Now stop crying and let's sleep. Revenge? Uh-huh. It's a new beginning of their love in this twisted revenge story. 1 week later. Thank you for coming here. We need to talk about Ryan's pregnancy. Is she's okay? Is baby is okay? Actually, that is complicated. Baby's crying, but your wife is weak. Jungkook's heart raced in tension. You can keep the baby if you want, but I have to tell you during you have to choose between your wife and the baby. Choice is all yours. He blinked his eyes, looked down in his palms. He cleared his throat. He dialed your number. Ryan came in hospital with driver. I'm waiting here for you. Everything is alright? Are you okay? Yeah, everything is fine. Just come. And he hung up the call. He looked at the doctor. My wife. She's more important than anything else. I choose her. I came here, but nurse bring me here in this room. I don't know what is happening here. Why I'm here. Where is Jungkook? While walking into he got a call. Hello Kim. Boss, we caught him. Who? The man who was keeping eye on you. And also the old age woman who was behind him. That's great, Kim. He opened the door. You looked at him. Jungkook. Thank God you're fine. You got up. And when he approached you, you hugged him. But I don't know why that nurse bring me here. You broke the hug and looked at him. What happened? You see tears in his eyes. Everything is alright? He bit his lips. He put his hand on your shoulder and told you to sit. I can't lose you. What happened to me? I'm fine right in the front of you. We have to. This baby. Are you out of your mind? For you, for me, for our future. Please. He gently cupped your face. Try to understand. You are weak and I'm ready to lose this baby, but not you. Remember once you said you were just 24. Yeah, just 24, so please try to understand me. In that moment, I realized how much he cared and loved me, even without confessing. Few days later, you were sleeping beside him when a maid came inside. Sir, your dinner. Shh, don't make a sound. Place that tray on the table and go. She placed that tray on the table, but Do you open your eyes? He glared at the maid. She bowed and quickly rushed out. He looked at you. You were trying to set up, Jungkook. He wrapped his arm around you to help you. Yes, love. I smell tasty food, but you can't eat. Remember doctor's instructions? I'm asking for one bite. He shook his head. He got up, picked up that tray, and came beside you. That's unfair. He started eating that food. You were watching him. You chuckled, and then you remember something. Can I ask you something? He looked at you and nodded. We both got married to each other just for revenge. I know why I marry you, but I don't know about your side. He giggled. You report me in police when I was training in mafia. I was one of the oldest member in my team, but I left the training and went to abroad just because of you. He slightly pinched your nose. You pouted. Mom told me to report you in police because you. Sorry. Jungkook laughed and side hugged you. Then he brought his sandwich near your lips. You smile. Are you sure? Don't worry, I'll get my revenge once you are all better. You laughed and hit his chest. He quickly pecked on your forehead. I love you. You were about to take a bite of that sandwich, but you got paused by his words. What happened? You smiled and looked at him. Thanks for loving me. He frowned his eyebrows. You should have to say I love you too instead of this. You bite a sandwich and looked away with a smile on your lips. Yeah, Ryan. You chuckled and love you too. Feeling I. You chuckled and spoke. अब बस वो कमेंट करे जिनको लगता है कि ये 3 पार्ट की सीरीज़ वाक़ई मास्टरपीस थी। Of course, I know, I know. The end and how I would think as you love. You don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.